Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is officially a new week, and that of course means we got some new updates coming to Warzone over the course of the next few days. We've actually got our very first Season 4 update on the horizon dropping this Thursday on the 30th. But alongside all the usual stuff that'll be coming with that update, we got a brand new Max XP event on the horizon. We also have some new weapon changes confirmed as well. And over the weekend, we saw a major fix to probably one of the most fun things in Warzone history, I won't lie. As we go through everything today though, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. It really does help the channel grow. And if you're new to the channel, or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you're gonna find it right here. So feel free to hit that sub button. That way you can always guarantee we're up to date. So first things first, let's get the basics out of the way. As always, with any new week, we got a routine playlist update headed our way on Thursday. Like I said, this update will be going live on June 30th. I imagine because we just had the Season 4 update last week, this is going to be a standard update. It'll be like the whole game settings patch or update requires restart screen that shows up for you. Then you reboot your game and it's all good to go. I highly doubt we're going to see any major download for this one, so you don't have to worry about anything there. But that said, starting on the 30th, we have one of our biggest playlist updates ever in terms of the availability of, I guess, everything in a way. So first up on Caldera, we got the standard stuff. Usual battle royale solos, duos, trios, and quads. Nothing out of the ordinary there. The standard rule set that we all know by now. We also have the continuation of Golden Plunder quads only. So we have that for anyone who's looking to, maybe do some camo challenges, trying to rank some stuff up, explore the new changes on Caldera that came with Season 4. Then we also have the continuation of Fortune's Keep as well. For this, we have all the resurgent squad sizes. We got solos, duos, trios, and quads. Personally, I am loving this map. Yes, it takes a bit of getting used to, with the verticality and all the parkour spots and buildings, but I'm having a blast. I seriously do enjoy this map. But then we also have the return of Rebirth Island. Now for this, we're just going to see Resurgence quads, and for what it's worth, it seems like any week where we have both Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island live, we're not going to have the full squad sizes available on every single map there, just because I feel like Raven's probably worried about splitting off the player base too much into those individual playlists. Like it might take too long to find matches in certain queues, like for Fortune's Keep duos. If everyone's on Rebirth duos or Caldera duos, there might not be enough players. So I think that's probably why they're limiting that. But this is the first time ever that we have 3 different maps live in Warzone. We've got Caldera, we got Fortune's Keep, we got Rebirth Island, all live at once starting on Thursday. So you can play whatever you enjoy the most, and it's going to be there for at least a whole week. Now, as mentioned, also kicking off this week, we have a Max XP event. Currently, as this video is going up, we're in the middle of a just basic double XP event that started back on the 22nd. That'll be lasting all the way until this Thursday on the 30th. That'll then expire at that point. But then, right as soon as the double XP event for everyone expires, we get a Max XP event that's going to be lasting from June 30th all the way through July 5th. So plenty of time to jump onto the game and capitalize off the continued double rank XP if you're just trying to level up for the season. We also have double weapon XP, which is far and above the most important part of the entire event. Obviously, if you're looking to level up your brand new Marco 5 or your UGM8, both of which are top tier meta weapons, by the way, jumping on with that double weapon XP starting on Thursday is going to be huge. We also have double operator XP for all your Vanguard operators. We got double battle pass XP to hopefully help progress you through that battle pass a little bit quicker. Then it's not shown in the little preview, but over in Vanguard we also have double clan XP as well. So a complete Max XP event, basically going for a whole week starting on Thursday. Definitely a prime time to jump on and grind out some matches. Now, briefly, while we're on the Trello board, just a heads up, there have not been any new issues updated here. It's actually all the same stuff from last season, and most of this stuff was actually addressed in the Season 4 update to some capacity. Obviously, Champion of Caldera is no longer active right now, so that player count being lowered is not relevant. The Gulag footstep audio was fixed in the Season 4 update, and I'm pretty sure the stopping power hitching was fixed a few weeks back. They just haven't updated it there. There are several issues not on the Trello board that are prevalent right now. For instance, on the Marco 5, I think it's the survivalist camo tier, those hip fire challenges do not track. We also have issues with the packet burst sort of being back, especially on Fortune's Keep, it seems like. So hopefully we see some changes there in the coming days. If we do, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Now, over this past weekend, we also got some pretty interesting information via Raven over on Twitter, actually, specifically Tully Ackland, who is a senior game designer over at Raven Software. He ended up tweeting a few very interesting things, one of which confirms a nerf on the very much so broken mobility, which is unfortunate because, man, flying around at hyperspeed looking like Barry Allen himself was some of the most fun I've ever had in Warzone. Using that broken Marco 5 loadout that we talked about at the start of the weekend was so much fun. Just hyperspeed, breaking ankles, flying across the map. I enjoyed every single second of it, but obviously it was broken. The attachments were not supposed to stack like they were, and that has since been fixed. Tully ended up tweeting out taped grip and then also leather grip are now as intended, meaning they each give you slight boost. Leather is for like strafe speed. Taped grip is still for general movement speed. So if you're looking to build a fast SMG, you'll see in videos later on this week, I still do recommend taped grip for that. But now we have a much more broad attachment meta, and we'll actually be talking about that later today. So stay tuned for that second video. But both of those grips and all these speed attachments that previously could stack are no longer going to work like that. But they did sort of hint at potentially an LTM of some kind, maybe with that hyperspeed movement in the future, which I can say right now, I would play a ton of because it was just so much fun. Then on top of that, we also got some new information on a future nerf coming to the game, a much needed nerf in my opinion. Tactical Brit ended up responding to Tully's tweet saying, hey, can we see an NZ nerf? It was kind of weird how in the update we're trying to push for diversity, but we basically just switched from the STG being the go-to gun to the NZ being the go-to gun. And Tully actually responded to this saying, these are weapons that are designed to be very easy to use, but the NZ should not be one of them. I agree. We over-indexed on the enhancements to make it viable, basically saying they went a little too far on the buffs there to make it a little too strong. So basically what I'm getting from this tweet is that they're probably going to keep it very low recoil, but they might do something like what they did with the STG and nerf the damage over long range ever so slightly, perhaps give it a second drop off. If that's the case, it's still going to be a top tier weapon and absolutely a meta weapon, but it's not going to be the clear #1 choice right now. Like obviously when it comes to general long range, we have things like the BAR, the STG, the NZ, the Vargo, the UGM8. They're all very good, but the NZ is just so good and so strong over range that there's no real point in using anything but that. So I feel like they're probably going to just make it more in line with these other rifles, keep it as a top meta option, but it's not going to be a clear choice moving forward. And once that update goes live with those changes, again, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. I'm not sure if we're going to see another significant weapon tuning patch or maybe a small hotfix that specifically addresses the NZ. We're going to have to wait and see, but I imagine that happens at some point in the coming days. But yeah, with all that being said, that is effectively everything we now know about the very first Season 4 update and sort of what to expect with some new changes coming to the overall meta with the NZ specifically here in the near future. That's going to wrap things up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on it. Seriously do appreciate it. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you have not already subscribed, every single day I got you guys covered with the latest news, updates, loadouts, tips, and everything else going on in Call of Duty. So feel free to subscribe with those notifications turned on. That way you can always make sure you are up to date. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a spicy discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. The links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.